Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Alffiyah Rizqi. I will present about Introduction to Ethics. What is ethics? Ethics is a study of what are good and bad ends to pursue in life and what is its right and wrong to do in the conduct of life. It is therefore, above all, a practical discipline. Its primary aim is to determine how one ought to live and what action one ought to do in the conduct of one's life. At its simplest, ethics is a system of moral principles. They affect how people make decisions and lead their life. Ethics is concerned with what is good for individuals and society and is also described as moral philosophy. The term is derived from the Greek word ethos, which can mean custom, habit, character, and disposition. Approach to ethics. Philosophers nowadays tend to divide ethical theories into three areas. 1. Meta-ethics deals with the nature of moral judgment. It looks at the origins and meaning of ethical principles. 2. Normative ethics is concerned with the content of moral judgment and the criteria for what is right or wrong. 3. Applied ethics looks at controversial topics like war, animal rights, and capital punishment. Ethical perspective. Ethical thinking, valuing, and reasoning fall somewhere along a continuum between two opposing views, ethical relativism and ethical objectivism. First, ethical relativism is the belief that it is acceptable for ethics and morality to differ among persons of society. Second, ethical objectivism is the belief that universal or objective moral principle exists. What use is ethics? However, ethics does provide good tools for thinking about moral issues. First, ethics can provide a moral map. Second, ethics can pinpoint a disagreement. Third, ethics doesn't give right answer. Fourth, ethics can give several answers. Where does ethics come from? Philosophers have several answers to this question. 1. Good and religion. 2. Human conscience and intuition. 3. A rational moral cost-benefit analysis of action and their effect. 4. The example of good human being. 5. A desire for the best for people in its unique situation. 6. Political power. Ethics and people. 1. Ethics is about the other. Ethics is concerned with other people's interests, with the interests of society, with goods interests, with ultimate goods, and so on. So, when a person thinks ethically, they are giving at least some thought to something beyond themselves. 2. Ethics as source of group strength. One problem with ethics is the way it's often used as a weapon. If a group believes that a particular activity is wrong, it can then use morality as the justification for attacking those who practice that activity. When people do this, they often see those who they regard as immoral as in some way less human or deserving of respect than themselves, sometimes with tragic consequences. 3. Good people as well as good action. Ethics is not only about the morality of particular course of action, but it's also about the goodness and individuals and what it means to live a good life. Virtue ethic is particularly concerned with the moral character of human beings. 4. Searching for the source of right and wrong. At times in the past, some people thought that ethical problems could be solved in one of two ways. First, by discovering what God wants people to do. Second, by thinking rigorously about moral principles and problems. So, that's my presentation about Introduction to Ethics. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.